Hey guys, Eric Stratman with Tent TV here at TNL CrossFit Tampa. Just got done with 14.5 with Neil Barnhill here from Barnhill Fitness Bootcamp, CrossFit, at the barn, Gotha, Florida. But he's got a real interesting story. So we understand that you were a PGA professional teaching. So give us a little bit of your background and how it evolved into becoming a CrossFitter.
I grew up playing golf and was lucky enough to play 4 years of college golf at Georgia Southern University. I worked for the PGA Tour for 4 years, and I ventured off on my own to be an independent teaching professional at the Windermere Golf Center for about 10 years. Then I also had 2 boys, and I stayed at home with them for a couple of years. Then I got my CrossFit level 1 certification and started up my own business. And I've always been into supplements, and nothing's ever really worked. And I tried the 10 products and was blown away. And I've been on them for about 3 months now, and I absolutely love it. I mean, I feel better than I did 2 months ago on the products.
So you were saying about 10 and that trying supplements. Obviously, being in our industry, we understand that we're constantly inundated with what the next product is, and we're always willing to try it, not only for ourselves but for our clients. How were you introduced to 10?
Well, I saw it in the Box magazine. It interested me because of the sublingual aspect of it. For a couple of years now, I've been on androgel prescribed by my doctor, and I did not like taking it, but I've been wanting to find something that was natural to get me off of it, and I can say happily now that I've been off of it for 2 months now, and I'm ecstatic about it. And I feel just as strong as I did when I was on the androgel, except now it's natural.
Yeah, excellent. I mean, we're seeing that that's becoming, steadily becoming a good supplement for that, because these guys are getting supplemented with synthetic testosterone, but not knowing that they just need to have something that is going to be beneficial to them, but also be something natural. Now you're on a superfood, obviously got to make you feel better. We talked a little bit, and you said that you're not as sluggish as you were. You feel a little bit better. You did one of the detoxes with 10, and we see that it threw some toxins into your system that you didn't really like too much, but obviously showing your body that you need to do some things. Now, what is it that you're seeing and what you're utilizing now with 10 Institute?
Well, like I talked to Todd, sometimes I have to calm myself down because I want to do more workouts in a day, like 2 workouts. I've noticed that. Sometimes I have been doing 2 workouts. Even when I was on the synthetic, I was not doing 2 workouts. And waking up the next day, I'm not near as sore in the lower back, my hamstrings. My recovery is noticeably different. I mean, it's not even close to what it was before.
Well, I can definitely understand where you're coming from, both of us being in the Masters division, so we know it takes a little bit more to recover from these CrossFit workouts. We're pushing as hard as these young folks behind us here, and really trying to get the most out of it. But I see the same thing with you. You want to do those multiple days, but it's okay as long as you're taking those rest days. But what has that recovery really meant to your training and what you're doing for your clients?
Well, I'll tell you what, one of the big things I think it's helped me, I am sleeping a lot better. I remember the second week into the product, I called Todd up and said, hey, I'm dreaming every night. And he was like, I didn't know what was wrong. He said, that's a good thing, you're sleeping in a different realm. And I'm waking up more refreshed. I'm not near as sluggish when I wake up in the mornings, and that's a big difference. So I think that's helping my recovery, is just sleeping better.
Yeah, we see that, and especially with that AGF product, that it really balances out your hormones, and as you're seeing, you're not taking a synthetic anymore, so that helps you out. But that rest is key, and that's part of the recovery. Is what is the best that what we want to see out of our clients and for ourselves is recovery, and that's what is the name of the game. So the quicker you can recover, the faster you can see results. Now, how would you see this when you were on the tour? How much better would it have been if you had a product that could help you recover a little bit faster?
Been amazing. It would have been amazing in the lower back and probably your wrist, forearms, and your rotator cuff areas. I'd say to your knees, all the joints, because I don't when I do heavy squats or deadlifts, I'm not feeling it in the joints near like what I was.
Yeah, and that's something that we see because obviously, this is something that gets into all these professional sports, and we're seeing that it's not just a high-level CrossFitter or a football player that has to utilize these products. We're saying, hey, PGA Tour could use this stuff too, so it's all about a matter of recovery. But was there anything else you wanted to leave us with?
I've got about 15 of my clients at my gym using it. Most of them from the 40 to 60-year-old range, most of them ladies, and it's really helping some of my older ladies in my gym a lot. as far as not hitting the wall in the afternoons after doing the workout. They're going all day, which is a big difference.
Excellent, excellent. We like to see that with our PME product and our BBCs, that you get that B vitamin push. They're not needing the coffee as much or these 5-hour energies. They're seeing that they're able to sustain, but being able to show somebody also with like a hydrocell that they're staying hydrated and they're able to get that VO2 max that they weren't really achieving before. But what are you finding out with a hydrocell with yourself and your clients?
During the workout, just staying hydrated, getting less fatigue when I'm working out. Being able to go to that next rep quicker, not having to rest near as long.
And we saw that with 14.5. You're going to see a little bit of the tape of this guy doing it. You're not seeing him rest too much. The guy stayed moving. But we're real interested to see what this could do. In your opinion, what do you think this could do for the folks on the PGA Tour? You've been there for the instructors and seeing what their clients are doing. So talking about repetitive movements that we say that CrossFitters use or endurance folks use, I don't think anybody uses the same repetitive motion any more than a golfer.
I tell you one thing, I think there would be a big difference besides just the recovery and just feeling better. I think focus. As I found that having focus with this is even better. And when you're playing, your focus is one of the main things. I mean, you'll have the recovery with this, but your focus, staying in the moment, staying in the zone, that would be a big difference.
Excellent. I mean, we loved, all your input, and it's great to see your background because it's not just a guy that's been a trainer his whole life and that's it. You come from that golfing world and come into CrossFit, but then obviously seeing how it translates into both. But we really appreciate your time. That's for Neil and myself, Eric, with 10 TV. We appreciate it, and we're out.